Phil Brzezinski.
Thank you very much, Colin. Thank you so much. What an intro.
100.
Well, in women's series terms, Phil, Fallon took a little bit of an early bath, didn't she? In our first one earlier today.
Yeah, I was just about to say that we saw her early on in the streaming box when she beat young Hannah Meek by the score of 4-1, and after that she stumbled over Rhiannon O'Sullivan, which can happen. I mean, Rhiannon's a class player herself. It was close. It was a 4-3 win for the lady from Wales. But yeah, it just goes to show also the big guns here in the women's series, if they don't turn up to the occasion,
45.
It can happen here and there, but it's just going to spur Fallon on to do much better in women's series event
60.
14.
Yeah, very much so. But this is one of those dodgy games. I've been very fortunate to do lots of commentary on the women's series events, and
135.
Kirsi Viinikainen is one of those ladies that caught my eye with the way she conducts herself around
59.
the dartboard. She's a very, very dangerous opponent. But Fallon will know that, and she'll know that she'll have to be on her game to get past Kirsi here. Because if she does give Kirsi opportunities,
60.
I would say that she will probably step up and take them.
Well, I know that averages are not everything, but when you look at the overall averages over the past 13 women's series events, Kirsi Viinikainen is ranking on position 7. Only behind Kuru Suzuki, Gemma Hayter, Lisa Ashton, Noah Lynn van Leuven, Fallon Sherrock and Bo Grief. So that is certainly telling you something. And the lady from Finland, a dangerous opponent, although so far when those two have met, and that's been the case 5 times, Fallon Sherrock kept the upper hand.
50.
Got
A shot here.
Not only is it a shot for it's an opportunity to break the throw. And you're going to get the one dart at tops now. Good solid dart. Tops!
And that was, I was going to say after the second dart, the way her darts go in, as flat as they are, that was a good lie for her. And that is a break of throw very early doors in this match. And we said it before. It's only a race to 4 legs. So such an early break, that can be bad news for Fallon Sherrock.
100.
Well, it certainly could be. If Kirsi Viinikainen can hold her throw here, she'll have a 2-0 advantage
100.
and be halfway in a very short period of time towards getting through to the next round. But she's playing one of the best players in the world who can turn this game upside down, as we see Kirsi Viinikainen there hit the first max of the match. Well, if she keeps playing like this, Philip Brzezinski, are we going to see another shock?
I mean, goodness. It's well possible, but she is playing the Queen of the Palace. But if she continues producing darts like this, goodness me.
40.
She's just got a steely look in her eyes, hasn't she? It's just good to watch. Great darts.
84.
Averaging well over 100 now, 102.33, 81 left after 9 darts. Doesn't need to go for the 12 here. Couldn't go treble 10 for double 16. Yeah, clever thinking. Clever thinking there from Kirsi.
41.
The lady from Finland, she made 3 quarterfinals in this Women's Series season already. A regular in the last 16
98.
of these events. So she is dangerous. Don't let those pink flowers on that shirt fool you. It's dangerous. And that is a 2-0 lead for Kirsi Viinikainen in 14 darts as well.
$125.
Viinikainen in Women's Series Event
97.
13 early on. Beat German Sandy Wolf by the score of 4-0 in the last 64. And
60.
in the last 32 fell victim to Eileen de Graaf from the Netherlands by the score of 4-2. But Viinikainen averaged around about 80 in that match as well. She's averaging much more in this
81.
contest against Fallon Sherrock so far.
Like I said, Phil, I've had the privilege of commentating
60.
on the ladies' tour before, and I said it earlier with Kirsi Viinikainen that she does look like someone that can play to a very, very high standard. I'd like to see her to get through a little bit of this and getting onto the big stage, if you know what I mean, to
41.
see how she would perform there. She's certainly playing very well in this match. Not over by a long way.
60.
But she does have a 2-0 lead, and she's straight back in that treble 20 bed. And again, are we going to see a second max? We are!
180.
I just dropped my pen there. This is getting really, really exciting.
78.
Can she go out on this 102? She might just stay there, you know. That might be a good marker for her. No, opted not to.
Well, went for the bigger segment of the treble 14.
54.
But the way she's been playing, Fallon Sherrock, in her head, probably thinking, this 118 has got to go. And it's not.
40.
The pressure showing. That was she dragged that first dart very low.
Well, the way Kirsi Viinikainen has been cleaning up at the end of legs, who's to say that she's not going to take a 3-0 lead?
Game
Misses her first dart at double, but it doesn't matter. 18 dart breaker throw, just like in the first leg of this match. And it is a 3-0 lead for Kirsi Viinikainen from Finland, who is just one leg away from reaching the round of the last 32. And maybe even more important than that, only one leg away from beating
125.
Fallon Sherrock for the very first time in her career.
$60.
And after that start to the leg, it's looking more and more likely.
Yeah, a right little smile there from Fallon Sherrock, thinking to herself, not quite sure this is going to be my day. I don't think it would bother her too much. She'll be disappointed,
55.
but the game's not over yet. But she is that class of player that she could come back tomorrow and win both. She could still come back and
59.
win this match. Now, I'm not writing her off, but it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle now, the way that Kirsi Viinikainen is playing here. Good performance, Phil. Good performance.
Class, absolute class.
81.
There's now only 240 points between her and taking a massive scalp, and the frustration is starting to show there on Fallon's face. Those are two wayward darts. Also the
41.
first one, very, very high up in the 20s. Finds a way past that first dart.
140.
The great Sid Woodall would have called that an understecker.
A what?
60.
Only he knows, probably.
Well, Kirsi Viinikainen possibly 2 darts away here from a fantastic victory. Well, not now. She's got to set it up. Little smile there. But she knows she's got time. She knows she's going to be coming. Thinks.
I was going to say,
28.
don't take too much time here. Only 28 scored. Can Fallon Sherrock apply any pressure? She cannot. No matter what happens to this last dart,
60.
Kirsi Viinikainen is going to have at least 6 darts to clean up this 72 for a 4-0 win against the Queen of the Palace. Goes the 12 route. Single 20 for double top.
32.
Misses her first match dart. Only the second dart at double she does miss in this entire contest. But she'll be back. And to be honest, Fallon Sherrock looks
57.
kind of resigned to her fate here. 3 clean darts at double 20 for the lady from Finland. Double 10. And it is double 10 for a 4-0 win for Kirsi Viinikainen against Fallon Sherrock. What a lovely performance by the lady from Finland, averaging 86 in the end.